May 30, 2018. Carlow manager Turlough O'Brien gathers his players. Copyright INPHO, Ken Sutton. By Paddy Hickey Buoyant Carlow. Football boss Turlough O'Brien says he has no fears about his side having to face Laois in the Leinster semi-final despite the recent history between the two counties. On March 31, Laois put the Barrowsiders to the sword on a 0-15 to 0-11 margin in the NFL Division 4 final at Croke Park. And just 6 days earlier, John Sugrue's troops edged O'Brien's charges by 1-6 to 0-8 in a Division 4 final round clash at Dr. Cullen Park. "We have absolutely no concerns about playing Laois in the Leinster semi-final," remarked O'Brien, whose side pulled off a shock 2-14 to 1-10 win over Kildare at O'Connor Park last Sunday, to set up the provincial semi-final tie at Croke Park on Sunday week. "In our two games against Laois there was only a kick of the ball between the two teams, and in fact we feel that Laois got the rub of the green on both occasions. As well, the win over Kildare has really boosted the confidence and self-belief of the lads, and for them, and everybody connected with the team, the game against Laois can't come quickly enough. In addition, there's the terrific bonus of a place in the Leinster final for which team comes out on top, and that's a further massive motivating force for the lads," added O'Brien, who is in his fourth year in the Carlow hot seat. As well as eliminating of the Lily Whites from the provincial campaign, the Carlow boss takes further encouragement from the fact that he is likely to have a full-strength panel to select for the next clash against Laois. "We made 4 substitutions against Kildare, but the changes were not due to any injuries or serious knocks that the players picked up," he pointed out. "It was just a question of introducing fresh legs and getting a bit of additional pace into the team as some of the lads had become a little bit tired. So barring any injuries in training in the meantime, all of the lads will be available for selection for the Laois game. With things going so well for us, there's huge competition for places on the team, and it's a welcome headache for us to have ahead of the Leinster semi-final. But possession of the jersey is 9/10 of law, and the lads who started against Kildare won't relinquish their positions easily. We went back training last night, but it was a very light session with the emphasis on recovery from all the hard work that the lads put in during the game against Kildare," added O'Brien, who succeeded former Kildare ace Anthony Rainbow at the Carlow helm. Last week, O'Brien said he was confident that his side would not be a pushover for any team, and the outstanding performance against Cian O'Neill's side certainly vindicated those gung-ho comments. "With the exception of the soft goal which we conceded, I felt that we controlled the game against Kildare and that we fully deserved our victory," he recalled on the Tullamore tie. "Some people out there may have felt that our first-round win over Laois was a bit of a fluke, but I think we proved those people wrong in no uncertain manner with the quality of the football that we produced against Kildare. Of course, we were delighted that we didn't shoot even one wide last Sunday, and if Dublin had achieved such a feat people would be eulogizing about their performance," and O'Brien went on, at halftime. "Last Sunday, we stressed to the players that we didn't want to fall into the same trap as Kildare, who had shot 7 wides when playing with the wind in the first half. And thankfully things worked out exactly as we had hoped in the second half, with none of the lads taking speculative shots from difficult positions out the field. But even last year I thought that we were playing some excellent football, and I think that perhaps we didn't get enough credit for our performance against Dublin in the championship. I think the general belief was that Dublin were a bit rusty, but in my mind there was no doubt but that we provided them with a stern test." Tweet.